everyone? All out champer. Guys, thank you for clicking on to another video of mine. And today I'm going to be talking about my issues with the Dolphins' recent signings. And after I talk about that, I'm going to get into a huge announcement after the video. But guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Do all that good shit. And without further ado, let's get right into it with a topic that I've really wanted to talk about for a while, and I don't feel like enough people is talking about it. It's something that we discussed on the Rugby League Breakdown podcast 2 days ago. Guys, check that out on Nick's Nick from Australia's YouTube channel. It was a great show, massive success, and this video I just want to get into more detail about how I feel like the Dolphins have been recently signing, because I honestly think they could be doing better, and I feel like there's a crucial part of their signings that they should have focused on before they even announce the first person that they've signed to the club. But guys, like I said before, make sure to like and subscribe, do all that good shit. All right, we've just hit 200 subscribers. We're gonna next goal is 300, then 400. You know, let's keep doing it. And without further ado, let's hope you all enjoy. Just a quick disclaimer before I start this video. This is all my opinion, okay? None of it's fact, all right? The signings that they've made actually so far, they're not bad signings, all right? I have no doubt they're going to be good for the club and, well, have great seasons with them. This is just what I think they should have focused on to have a better start to the season for when they do come into the NRL. And if you guys think that the signings they've made so far is great, then good for you. And that's your opinion. And this is just basically my opinion about how I think they could have been signing better. But anyway, let's get straight into the video. So as you guys all know, the 17th team in the NRL is the Dolphins, not the Redcliffe Dolphins anymore. It's just the Dolphins. Maybe they'll find a location for them, but as of right now, they are the 17th team into the NRL, and they will make their debut 2023. So just 1 year after next season, and they'll be in the NRL. And they needed a good coach to lead them to success, and what better coach than Wayne Bennett? You know, he came off a great season with the South Sydney Rabbitohs, even taking them as far as to the grand final. And we all know the reputation speaks for itself for Wayne Bennett. You know, we don't need to get into detail about who he is as a coach. He's regarded as one of the best coaches in the NRL era, and I can't disagree much there. But one thing I can disagree with is the signings that the club recently made. Now, they've made as of when this video's been out, they've made 6 signings so far, and it all started with their first signing, which was Felice Kafusi from the Melbourne Storms. Second role for them, talented player. He's all right, even though I don't rate him highly. It's still a first signing to get someone from that system over to the club. So that was their first signing, Felice Kafusi, and then they've signed who's the other one? Ray Stone. Yeah, Ray Stone was their next signing from Parramatta. Now, Ray Stone had a questionable season this year. Wasn't the best, but he's a talented player. And under Wayne Bennett, he'll be all right. Then they made 3 signings, which were young talent, I'm guessing, from their developmental squads. Harrison Graham, Michael Roberts, and Valence Tefaro. So talented players there, and it's great they're going to get this opportunity in the Dolphins. And then recently they've signed Jermaine Osako from the Brisbane Broncos, a talented winger, and he can play anywhere in the backs really. And I'd say those signings so far, they haven't been bad. They're good signings, all right, because they're talented players. But what I personally think they could have did better is if they signed more players in those crucial positions, i.e. the spine positions. And what I mean by that is the fullback, the 2 halves, and the hooker position. Now, why I think it's important that they should have did this? Well, there is no more important position in a rugby league side than your spine. Your fullback, your 5'8", your halfback, and your hooker. that they literally control the team around. All right, that's why it's called the spine. Without them, the whole team would fall apart. And I feel like they should have signed players in those positions before signing anyone else in other positions. Because keep in mind, they've signed, their first signing was Felice Kafusi, our second rower. Ray Stone, I'm pretty sure he's sort of a utility player. He can play hooker and then he can play in other positions. I'm not too familiar about what the other three players, those three rookies are, but if one of them's in that spine position, that's great. And Jermaine Osako, I've followed his career more in the wing. I think he can play some fullback as well. But what I feel like they should have did is they should have signed talented players in that spine position. Because when you sign someone in that spine position, you can build your team around them. Say for instance, if you buy a great halfback and you look at that halfback, all right, he's got a good pass on him, and he can throw good short balls to the decoy runner. All right, let's buy a second row, or let's buy a prop that can run good lines as a decoy. That way he can play good off that halfback. That's what they should have been doing when they were making their signings. Buying the spine players and then buying players who can work well around them. Say for instance, all right, we have a halfback who can do great bombs. Let's try and find a winger or a center that has great agility and that can catch those bombs. Their first signing was Felice Kafusi. Now, no disrespect to Kafusi, he's an all right player, but I think he's reached his 30s now. He's in the back end of his career. If their first signing could have been a halfback or a fullback, that would have been great. Now, there were so many rumors that Kalen Ponga and Cameron Munster were coming to the side, were coming to the Dolphins. They should have went for those players, man. Now, it's not too late to sign those players. They haven't even signed halfway through a full squad, so they can still sign those players. But like I said before, if you sign your spine first, then you can work around signing other players. You can work well off the spine. Like I said, say for instance, if they threw the money at Kalen Ponga or Cameron Munster, that would have been great, especially Cameron Munster. Cameron Munster is still one of those players that gets talked about as being one of the best halfbacks in the world, and I still feel like that's rightfully deserved. Just imagine if they would have signed him, and then they could sign a good fullback that can play well off him when they're running a backline play, or a great hooker that can throw great balls to him off the dummy half. This is the thing that the Dolphins, I feel like, should have been focusing on more, instead of signing players who aren't really crucial in those positions, who aren't really in those important positions. And I know players like Ray Stone, he can play a bit of hooker, and maybe one of those three young rookies that they've signed, maybe they're great in the halves, but come on, do they really compare to players like Cameron Munster? Do they really compare to players like Kalen Ponga? Do they really compare to players like Brendan Smith, another player who was rumoured to come to the Dolphins? Now, let's be real here. No, they don't. And if they were to sign players like that first, they have the money, all right? From what I've heard, they've had a shitload of money that they have now to sign these players. And I want to quickly talk about the Gold Coast Titans when they first came to the NRL in 2007. They signed players like Preston Campbell, they signed players like Scott Prince. Players like that who are great in those important, crucial spine positions, that you sign players like that, you can build well around them. And they had a great start to the season. From what I can remember, they made the finals that year in their debut year. Dolphins can do the same, but they need to focus more on important signings in their crucial positions. Now, like I said before, it's not too late to sign a player like Kalen Ponga, or sign a player like Cameron Munster. It's not too late to sign a player like that. I just feel like if they're gonna do it, they need to do it in their next signing. Because if they keep signing other players who are gonna play more of a utility role, or they'll sign another front rower or an outside back, then they're going to have a starting lineup without anyone in those crucial positions. And then say, for instance, do sign someone like Cameron Munster or Kalen Ponga, but the players he's playing around aren't working out well, then this is why I'm saying you should have signed those important players first, and then when you see the strengths and the weaknesses that these players have, you can build well around them. Like, say for instance, like I said before, you buy a good halfback, you see his strengths and weaknesses. All right, he's got a good ball on him, he's got a good pass, but say for instance, one of his weaknesses is he gets picked off really well by the front rows. All right, let's buy someone who can run a good decoy line that the halfback can throw a good ball to, and he can also run a good decoy and kind of protect the halfback a bit. This is what I feel like the signing should have been. But in the end of the day, they're still going to sign great players. Okay, I have no doubt about it. Wayne Bennett's there, and he's the genius. He knows what he's doing. All right, but just coming from my opinion, I feel like they should have signed more crucial players first. But they still have the chance to, and I still feel like they got great signings to go. But anyway, those are my issues that I have with the Dolphins and the recent signings. Now, before I end this video, I do have some quick announcements. A few announcements actually. This channel, I do plan to grow, and I'm going to be starting. Well, I shouldn't say I'm going to be starting. I have a series that I want to make. I have a series on this channel that I want to make it like my main focus. If you guys remember on my videos, I brought out a little series called Champions Take, and I still only have one episode up of that series. I want to continue on with that series and make that my main focus. So that's one of them. The second thing is I am going to be bringing up more workout and more exercise videos on this channel. So yeah, guys, make sure to check that out. And the next announcement, which is the big announcement, is I'm coming out with a new channel called AOC Gaming. So basically what that is, it's a gaming channel with me in it. To put it simply as that, I'm going to be bringing out rugby league live 4 content. I might bring out some Call of Duty, Fortnite, who knows. That's all going to be in that gaming channel, and I got a new special series that I am excited to start on that channel. I don't want to reveal too much, don't want to spoil too much, but just think of the best rugby league YouTubers right now, like Nick from Australia, Pro Enzo Vids, Patty G. Think of all of them, and then what would happen if they were in a wrestling ring. I'll leave it at that. But anyway, guys, that's the video for today. I hope you all enjoy. As always, make sure to like and subscribe. Do all that good shit, and I will see you in the next one. Stay strong, stay safe. All out, champa.